Hi, good afternoon. This is Heather Summers from the 18th District. I'm the senator who covers from Groton to Plainfield, Connecticut, and I'm here to address the budget that we just heard from Governor Malloy, a budget which I would characterize as troubling, frightening, and something that is really not workable for the citizens of Connecticut. We heard today from the governor a bunch of moving around of different funds, etc., but no real structural changes to the budget. And what this means for people watching is more tax dollars coming out of your pocket. What we've seen from this budget so far is clearly a shift from the burden from state government onto the municipalities. And what that means for people watching is an increase in your property taxes, an increase in your taxes. I can highlight a few areas where you will see increase in taxes. One of the things that the governor has proposed is a decrease in the earned income credit from 27 to 25.5%, which means low-income families will have to pay more this year. You're going to see an increase in things on cigarettes, on tobacco. You're going to see hospitals being charged property tax, which could absolutely affect the standard of care and the quality of care in your region. The other thing that municipalities are now going to be responsible for under this particular budget would be 1/3 of the teachers' pensions. Now, just to put that in perspective, a town like Greenwich last year spent $22 million on teachers' pension. That's what the state had to put into their teachers' retirement fund. Greenwich this year would be responsible for $7 million. The municipality would have to pay that to the state for the teachers' pensions. I'm not sure what the teachers' pensions are in Groton or Stonington or Plainfield, but that is a significant burden shifted from the state's responsibility, which is contractual, onto the municipality. And where does the municipality have to go to collect taxes? The only venue they have right now is property taxes. Groton, I've just learned, has been cut $11 million in funding under a new ECS formula. The new ECS formula is something that we as senators or as representatives have not seen how it's defined. We have been told by the governor's office that they looked at the grand list for the town, how fiscally solvent the town is, what the mill rate is, and how many students are in that system. One thing that's clear is that they have not realized that Groton is one of the only towns, if it is the only town, that actually has a military base in its town where 1/3 of the students do not contribute towards property tax for its education. There's significant flaws with this budget. It's a very disturbing budget. And in my opinion, quite frankly, the governor has just turned it over to the legislature with ideas and said, here you go, you make it fixed, without making any of the structural changes that need to be changed so that Connecticut can be turned onto a positive fiscal outlook. One of the things mentioned was labor concessions. The governor has put in his budget $700 million in labor concessions. Ironically, the Republicans here had offered to try to obtain $300 million in labor concessions, and the governor basically laughed at us and told us it was unrealistic. Yet now he is going to get $700 million in labor concessions. One of the things also that was mentioned is he's in talks with the unions under the CBAC agreement. My opinion is if we're going to have talks with the union, if we're going to open up the CBAC agreement, let's open it up so we can have a realistic and meaningful conversation on the changes that need to be made to help Connecticut turn its economy around. I thank you for your time, and I will be updating you as we learn more about the budget. Obviously, it just came out today. Please feel free to contact me at the office here or send me an email, and I'd be happy to get back to you.